Okay, welcome. This is the install video for the Sound Professional's USB mic Model 4. That's the USB, the Andrea device with the pigtail with our microphones built in. So the first thing we're going to do here is download the drivers from Andrea Electronics' website. You may also have received the CD with the drivers on them, but I'm going to show you how to download them. So open a web browser and go to AndreaElectronics.com. On the right here, or on the left is menu, hit software, and then hit this first one here, Audio Commander for XP, Vista, and 7. Hit download now over here. Fill out this short form, so we're using the USB-SA. My name is Joe. Email is joe@soundprofessionals.com. Yes, I agree to your terms of use. Submit. And download. So you want to save this so you have the opportunity to use it later. I've downloaded this a couple times, so I'm going to hit save here. And once that finishes downloading, we're going to hit run. And that's going to run the program. Yes to verify. You can close your Internet Explorer. So we're going to go through the install here, hit next. Yes, I agree with the software license agreement. Let it finish here. It's installing the drivers. It's all good. All this you're doing before you plug in the USB mic. That's before you plug in the USB mic. Hit finish. You may be prompted to restart your computer. I highly recommend you do it. This isn't the first time, so it didn't prompt me, but it may prompt you, so go ahead and do that. So now if we're back and you have installed your drivers and you restart your computer, now's the time to plug in the microphone. So take your USB mic, plug it into a available USB port, like I just did. And now it's time to run Audio Commander. That's the program we're going to use to change the settings for the USB mic. So go ahead and hit start. It may show up here in your quick menu for start. If not, you can go to all programs and Andrea Electronics folder and hit Audio Commander. If nothing pops up here, which is a possibility, okay, this is good here. It says my device driver installed correctly, that's good. So again, if the Audio Commander doesn't pop up when you hit that, the fix is you hit Control-Alt-Delete. It brings out this menu. You hit Start Task Manager, and you go to the Processes tab. And you'll see this option here, Audio Commander.exe, little star 32. You highlight it, hit End Process, End Process. That makes it disappear from the list. And then you go and do it again, All Programs, Andrea Electronics, Audio Commander. And then it pops up here. So this is the Audio Commander. This is the piece of software that controls the sound settings. It has the same settings as you would find in sound under control panel. It's just an easier way to see it all. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get rid of the graphic equalizer by hitting this button. Now we have playback and recording, just like we had in tabs and sound. So my playback device is my personal device. This will change depending on how you want to play back. If you want to play back through your speakers on your laptop or your headphone jack on your laptop, you'll probably choose your internal sound card. It'll be something like Realtek high definition audio or IDT audio, something like that. This is my personal output device. The recording device, however, will be the same for everyone because you want it to be the USB mic. Obviously, you want to use the USB mic to record. So if this doesn't say what it says here, microphone array, Andrea Pure Audio USB-SA, if it does not say that, you want to change it to that because that is how the computer names the USB mic. So to change it, you click here, and that'll bring up the sound window. Again, this is just a way to interface with this window that's easier. So here we are in the recording tab, and let's say this was set to default. Like there's my green check there. And let's say you saw this. So to select the USB mic, you're going to see microphone array, Andrea Pure Audio USB-SA. So you click it once to highlight it, hit set default, and that'll switch now your default device to the USB microphone, which is what we want. After you do that, hit OK. And now we have a couple menus here. So the first you might have pop out is this little microphone enhancements menu. Now you have the mic Model 4, which has a stronger built-in microphone preamp, but it doesn't have the microphone boost, the software boost that the mic Model 6 has. So this window is not going to have the microphone boost option down here. What it does have is 4 options here: noise cancellation, acoustic echo cancellation, light beam forming, and aggressive beam forming, and beam direction. My initial recommendation is to turn everything off. So I'm going to uncheck both of those. If you find that the noise cancellation does work, it makes the recordings a bit tunnely, but it will cancel out some background noise if you're really having a problem with that. My recommendation is try to not use it, just because it tends to also take out some things you want to keep, but it's at your discretion. So once you uncheck those, you can close that window. And then next we have the recording volume. This is the microphone volume. You want to push this all the way up to the plus. That's 100%. Okay. And this button here is the mute button. So you want to make sure that does not have a slash through it. So it should be unmuted. Okay. And this option here is your playback. So this is your playback device. It might be, like I said, your internal sound card. And this is your volume. This is your listening volume. So this can change depending on how loud you want it to be. I'm going to put it, about 1 or 2 o'clock, I suppose. And now our settings are correct. So let's do a little test here with the audio recorder. So we can hit this button. It's for new recording. Choose a sample rate of 44100 and channels of stereo. This is a stereo USB mic. Hit OK. And now let's do a little test recording. So test 1 2, check 1 2, testing 1 2. You can see here I have a green an image of audio, and we see here the levels are moving, indicating we're getting some sound. So go ahead and hit stop, and then depending on how you have it.
1 2, check 1 2, testing.
I'm not sure if you can hear that, but that is the recording I just made playing back. So if you successfully did all that and you can hear yourself, then you're good to go. And this is the install video for the USB-MIC-MODEL-4 from the Sound Professionals.